Hi, it's time for good energy in. Welcome to Bodyful Day 284. This is day 5 of Candida and the senses, and today we're talking about the sense of smell. We're going to talk about how the sense of smell can be manipulated based on how your Candida is there, and how you can change that by adding a few simple things into your diet. All right. So let's start with the basics. Take a deep breath in and release. Deep breath in, expand in the belly, expand in the chest, expand in the sinuses, and release. And now, since we're talking about the sense of smell, if you've ever had thrush or you ever had lots of sugar, just consider a day when you've had lots of sugars. And consider see if you can remember back to how the sense of smell changes with the more sugar that you eat. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and release. So it's Christmas Day. Happy Christmas. And we are talking about Candida this week because we are in the thick of the most amount of sugar that Americans usually eat. So what can happen when you start the day with a sticky bun and you have Christmas cookies and candies throughout the day is that you can change your flora in your mouth so that it is more towards the fungal side than the bacterial side. And because of that, you end up, we've talked about this, with this thick coating. And that thick coating on your tongue not only affects how you taste here, but it also affects how you smell. And the smell that comes up is usually a sweet, sometimes a sickly, rotten fruit smell. And that's an indication that it may no longer just be in your mouth and sinuses, it may have moved down into your gut. So we're talking about how to use the sense of smell, or at least how to use the sense of smell as an indicator that you need to have energy to combat Candida. And we're going to use good energy in and look at some of those stressors. So clearly, altered sense of smell is a very good indicator that you have picked up an increase, or you have grown your population of Candida beyond what it normally should be. And it's not surprising that this happens when we are exhausted and when we are stressed. Science shows that we actually smell differently when we're stressed and exhausted, and we actually smell more carbs. We're able to smell carbs and sweetness at a much higher rate or from a further distance when we are stressed and tired. And the other thing that happens when we are stressed is we release a hormone called ghrelin. Ghrelin is an anxiety calmer, but it also ramps up our hungry level, our food craving level. And so we start craving more foods, and again, we start craving those simple foods, and we're able to smell them a lot better and more easily when we are stressed. So that then starts a cycle of stress in eating sugars, then the Candida, we talked about the gut-brain axis, the Candida then saying, hello, I'm here, you need to feed me. And that changes your taste. But again, it also changes your sense of smell. It alters it to more of a sweet, almost a rotten sort of scent. And so I want to talk about the scent for a second when we talk about how to get good energy in. So yesterday we talked about using those drying spices. We talked about, because we were talking about the vestibular system, we were talking about working on stretches and how you want to kind of open this up. But one of the things, and to do a lot of drying scents and use them as steaming. So that's a really good way to do it. Now I want to talk about how the sense of smell can interact with other things. So when we have mold in the house, when people have mold in the house, one of the products that they can move towards is a more natural product called BioClean. BioClean, B-I-O-K-L-E-E-N. BioClean is a product that is enzymatic. It has enzymes in it. And enzymes break down mold. They also break down bacteria. But we have enzymes in our mouth. We have enzymes in our pancreas. We have enzymes that break down things, and mold breaks down in the presence of enzymes. But when we have too much sugar, we reduce our enzyme production so that we aren't able to break down the load of Candida that's popping up. So just like we would use BioClean on our surfaces when we see mold, we can use high enzymatic foods to also break down that Candida layer. Pineapple, papaya are two of the biggies. You can also use the supplements that are derived from those. Pineapple, papaya, and coconut oil all have really good, well, no, coconut oil doesn't have, well, it sort of does. It has caprylic acid in it. And papaya has bromelain, which is an acid, or is an enzyme that helps break things down. And papaya has papain, which is an enzyme that helps break things down. You can also use coconut oil or use caprylic acid, which is the supplement form of that, and that will also help break down Candida. And the reason why we do that is that if we break it down in our gut, that gut-brain connection means that we end up with less of that sticky, sweet, rotting sort of smell when we smell. So if you notice that your food starts to smell differently, not COVID differently, like you can't smell it anymore, but that it smells different, maybe smells a little strange, it's not getting the right scent that it's supposed to be doing, consider Candida as maybe the cause behind that, and increase your enzymatic food consumption. Coconut oil, not enzymatic, but there's an acid in there that's really helpful. But papaya and pineapple are great ways to kind of switch things around. I hope you are having a wonderful Christmas, and I will see you here tomorrow. We've got 2 days left. We're going to talk about the sense of touch and the sense of taste. I've already given you a lot of clues to what's going on in the sense of taste, but we'll revisit some of them when we catch up on taste on Sunday. All right, have a great day. Take care. Oh, finish off with a deep breath in. And release. Have a great day.